Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska and Memorial Stadium. This sea of red ready to rock. One of the most loyal fan bases in the sport, ready to see the Cornhuskers get back to that championship level. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Cornhuskers will kick this deep to start us off. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Georgia's offense comes on the field to open this game. And there comes the star running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Boy, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy that teams try to key on, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him.
Here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Handoff from the shotgun. Powerful running here. Fights off a defender. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for his first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. Breaks a tackle into the clear. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. And he's able to do that right here.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
But this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Running out of time in the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
They'll try to run this one in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You've got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And make the tackle, but let's check out what that flag on the field is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that.
Here's a fumble way behind. That's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The Huskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
He's got it near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this 3rd and goal.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Extra point's good. They're down 2, 9-7. Now they get set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Hard running there, breaking tackles. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the ball is hauled in. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And this one marked down at the 20.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
First down here for this offense. Tight end goes in motion. On the ground, it's Wolf. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Caught near the sticks. It's Joslin. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and very well executed.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Running through the tackle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And they'll run it with the draw play. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
Boy, what a good job by this defense of trying to put pressure on this mobile quarterback. Here's another example of what he can do. He looked like he was going to be down for a loss, and instead is able to fight through it. But I'm going to tip my cap to this defense. They knew what they were facing today, and they're doing a good job of containing him and applying enough pressure to be able to offset this offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down. And they will try out the field goal team here. The attempt is no good. He missed it. So after the miss, it's still a 2-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They're going to run it. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. The gain makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Gives it to the back. They can't slow him down. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more.
And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket. And he runs it into the end zone to make the margin 10 points, a 2-score game now.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 11, set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Gonna run it. It's Wolf. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking downfield. Caught through the goal line. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Using his legs, it's Wolf.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Now, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Toss play to the outside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense recovers the fumble.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Trucks through the defender. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, that's the advantage of having a big running back like that. They're just so tough to bring down. This guy always seems to fall forward, and you almost never see.
He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway, the 26-yard line, is huge.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
After a first down loss at second and long from their 25. Looking for a gap is Wolf. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. Catch is made down the middle. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Huskers will line up on first and 10. They'll run it to the left. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
3:25.
It's a shotgun run call. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass this time. Caught over the middle. It's Quinn. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The ball is loose. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking for his big tight end. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there would have been his second pick today. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pressure is coming. Runs through the defender. He's running out of time here. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And he'll set up to throw. The ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He's moving out of the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Caught quickly. He shreds the tackle. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
31, Nebraska, 7.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Takes the handoff. It's Wolf. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with me.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain, brings up 4th down. The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team onto the field. On he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Running right through tacklers. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a great example of why this tight end is one of the top tight ends in college football. This guy's got great speed, but he also has the power to be able to break through those arm tackles and take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score Georgia 38.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Set to kick it off.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Point after, knocked right through.
That makes the score Georgia 45.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the runner takes off to his right. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Try to catch the defense with the draw.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And he pulls in the catch. And that will pick up the 1st down. Spotted at 38.
Well, it's got to start somewhere. And there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Ending off on the draw play. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Cornhuskers will line up to kick it away. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Play action here on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today. Here's the second down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Dogs will send their punt team onto the field.
Number 11, on to kick it away.
Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. He's escaping the pocket now.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier side. Give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
That sack makes it second down and forever. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Boy, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Quick throw over the middle. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. The Huskers will have to kick this away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. Here's the punt, high in the air. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
On first down, it's play action. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the football. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very interesting first two quarters in Lincoln. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Caught behind the line. It's Wolf. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Can he take it all the way? And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Dogs. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score Georgia 52, Nebraska 7.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. Threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Jackrabbit. Flip it. Jack.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That roughing the passer gives the offense a first down. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on 3rd down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And they get him down after the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. Incompletion makes it second down.
Here we go.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Short connection to the tight end here. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And the Bulldogs line up with a 1st and touchdown, Georgia. And this one is getting ugly.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score Georgia 59.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Set to kick off.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ending in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Wasn't that excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First and 10 now for the offense. They'll give it to the running back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Quinn. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They can't stop him. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score Georgia 66, Nebraska 7.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. And now they run the draw play. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings out the 4th down now. And the Huskers will have to kick it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action here on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
3-25.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
It's now second down.
Ready, set. 42 Spider. Ready.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line. And with that last catch, he's now over 150 receiving yards for the game. Big fella has been unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. How many tight ends do you think in one game can go over 150 yards?
Touchdown, Dogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
73. Nebraska 7.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Going the other way, can they catch him? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field.
Spider.
They'll run it from the gun. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Touchdown, Georgia. And the route is on. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Okay,
Now a
ready?
two-point conversion attempt coming up.
Down 55 feet.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Successful. And makes the score. Georgia 81. Nebraska 7.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Joslin. Football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Alert, alert.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Excellent field position here for the offense.
29 Philly. 2-9.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. And the ball to the ground. And the defense jumps on the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Offense at the 13-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They call the draw play here. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Rolling, alert.
He'll test the right side here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
2nd down play coming up.
3:25.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he fields it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The quarterback appears to be changing the play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. The pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds his man. It's Wolf. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Nebraska.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the extra point was up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
81, Nebraska 17.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner heads out of bounds. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Hand off to the right side. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air.
Continues to fight for yards. The ball is loose. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. The ball is free in the backfield. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He escapes the sack. Looking to scramble now. Finding some room at the 25. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the powerful running into the secondary. Big gain across midfield, though spotted down near the 30. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. 2nd down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Quinn. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The Cornhuskers are in the red zone.
42 Spider. 4.
And he's got it again. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The shotgun running play call.
Let's go.
Second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Defense is coming after him.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
The sack on first down. It's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. No shot to bring him down. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. The Cornhuskers bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the sixth time. And he boots it high into the air. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. We'll gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Same tailback, another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Quinn. They get it, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Now it's 2nd down here.
29 Philly. 2-9.
From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made over the middle. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. The Huskers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
Easy.
Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. And they're trying to punch it in here. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. And he knocks it right through the uprights. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they tackle him at the 8, so the offense starts backed up on this possession. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Grab behind the line. It's Hart. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it.
Just trucks through the defender. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
42 spot trade.
And in first down, right back to the running game. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
We'll hand it off. Fights through the tackler. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Then he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 11, set to kick it off.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit and won't make a difference in the outcome. Touchdown, Huskers. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Handoff running right. A change of direction. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
And looking to throw now on first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Football comes out. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. See what the call is on first and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.